Why? Why does this always have to happen to us Philly fans? Just why?
Sixers with a steal. Grimes picks it up, rises. As that three-pointer blocked, Maxey and Bona are still down and in a lot of pain. They collided going for that steal. Maxey in a lot of pain, looking down at that right hand.
I hope he's okay. Doesn't look okay. His eyes look too serious for my liking.
Sixers lose 125 to 116 to the Atlanta Hawks, but that's not the news of the game. The news of the game is Tyrese Maxey getting hurt, injuring his right finger, and now he's out for the next 2 games. And I am so heartbroken right now because this Sixers team right now is going right downhill. Now, there's a number of people you can blame. You can blame Josh Harris for not making the team better. You can blame Daryl Morey for not making the team better at the deadline, trading away Jared McCain, going to be one of the biggest mistakes ever of Daryl Morey's life. You can blame Nick Nurse for not coaching the team well. You can blame Paul George for taking illegal substances and being out for 25 games. There's a lot of fingers that you can point to. This is why I get so pissed off every single year, because it's the same single nonsense with this Sixers team. Injury after injury after injury after injury keeps piling up. And you got Embiid out with the oblique strain. Edge come out with the hurt back. Paul George, even though it's not an injury, he's out with PED suspension. And now Maxey out with the injured finger. I mean, it's unavoidable. This is why this Sixers team, we're going nowhere right now. I'd be shocked if the Sixers, we even stayed in the play-in. Orlando and Miami just overtopped us in the seedings. And right now, with this Sixers team, it's just going to keep going downhill and downhill and downhill and downhill. Because tomorrow we got the Cavs. We're probably going to get blown out by 30. It's absolutely heartbreaking and exasperating. When you look at all the teams around the league, OKC, Denver, San Antonio, Detroit, Boston, the Knicks, they have excitement to look forward to. The Sixers, Philly fans, we have nothing to look exciting for. I mean, hell, the Eagles have free agency coming up. We failed on Max Crosby. Who knows what happens? Maybe we give Jalen Phillips an extension and we resign Jordan Davis. Phillies, they do the same thing every single year. Flyers aren't looking good. I mean, there's nothing exciting right now going on in the city of Philadelphia when it comes to sports. And I'm really hoping that changes. Because when you look at it, we need something to be excited about. But right now, with the Sixers, as far as they go, it's not going to happen. And I think that this is the end of an era. I believe that Joel Embiid, I'm not going to say 100% guaranteed, but it's very possible that he could be traded by the start of next year. And then you would have to build around Maxey. It's going to be Maxey and Edgecombe's team. I believe Embiid and Paul George will be gone by the time next season starts. But then once you get rid of them, then it's going to be Maxey and Edgecombe, and then you're going to have to build around them. And who knows if Morey's going to be here. Then you'll have to get somebody else, and who knows if the next dodo head is going to be able to take over and run the team the right way. And another thing is Jared McCain is like averaging 20-plus points since leaving us. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? You gave away one of your key pieces, and now it's coming back to bite you right in the ass. We should have never, ever traded Jared McCain. If we're going to make a big upgrade at the deadline, I would have tried to move someone like Quentin Grimes or Dominic Barlow, somebody else, or even Andre Drummond. Somebody that you can package maybe 1 or 2 players together along with a pick and get somebody in here that could have took this team over the top, but that's not going to happen. There was rumors around that Daryl Morey was trying to trade for Kawhi Leonard, and that was never going to happen because knowing the Clippers, they would never want to trade Kawhi away. But he tried it, and it didn't work. But Daryl Morey lacked the effort. Of all things he could have did, he had to trade away our secret weapon in Jared McCain. Unreal. And who knows what happens after this now. As far as every single coach that we've had in the Embiid era, we've tried Brett Brown. We've tried Doc Rivers. We've tried Nick Nurse. it hasn't worked so far. Brown would make stupid decisions most of the time. Doc Rivers always chokes in the playoffs, especially when he's up 3-1. And then Nick Nurse, when it comes to this team and his mentality, I just don't think they blend together. If we hired somebody else other than Nick Nurse, maybe that coach could have blended well with our collection of talent that we have. That's my personal opinion on Nick Nurse. Now, I want to get back to Joel Embiid. And listen, as much as I love Embiid, this just hasn't worked out for the past 8 or 9 years now. I mean, he was hurt his first 2 seasons. He played like 20 games or 25 games his third season. And then from 2017 up to now, he's had a history of injuries. The guy's missed like over 500 games in his career. That's insane. That should not be. When you look at Embiid and you look at Jokic, Jokic has only missed like 30 games while Embiid's missed 500. Embiid has missed way more games than Jokic. If Embiid was like Jokic, it'd be a much different story. But that's not the case. And you got to think, is Embiid doing this on purpose? Is he taking games off on purpose just to get himself traded? You have to keep that in mind because we saw it with James Harden. We saw it with other players. A lot of other players forced their way out of this situation. You got to wonder if Embiid's trying to do the same thing. Something to keep in mind. What we're all seeing as Philly fans is the collapse of the Philadelphia Sixers. It's like getting kicked in the nuts repeatedly after repeatedly after repeatedly after repeatedly until the point where you just can't stand up no more. That's what it feels like. And who knows when this Sixers team will ever win another title. When will it be? 15 years? 20 years? 30 years? 40 years? Who knows? But it's not going to be with this collection of group that we got right now. It's really sad because I really want to see Embiid win a ring. Years back, like 7 years back when we lost to the Toronto Raptors, when Embiid was crying after Kawhi hit the quadruple doink that bounced off the rim 4 times, and then he was in his wife's arms crying in the hallway, and she's saying, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay." Like I felt for Embiid. And now we're possibly not even going to see him win a ring with us. And that's sad to see. You look at every single owner and every single front office, with the exception of the Eagles, when it comes to Philly sports, they all make me want to lose my mind. They make me want to go berserk. The Phillies front office, the Sixers front office, the Flyers front office. Now the Eagles, I'm not pissed about because they always find a way to make stuff work. But every single other front office in the city of Philadelphia, they're making my mind explode. Change needs to be done when it comes to these front offices, when it comes to Philadelphia sports. And I am hoping that that happens. That way we can get more excitement in the city of Philadelphia. Wow. I mean, just wow. What can I tell you? Unbelievable. All for today, guys. Remember, if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, smash that ridiculous thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments what you think, what your latest thoughts are. What do you think of the Sixers keep getting decimated by injuries? When do you think Embiid will be back? When will Paul George be back? Will this Sixers team ever win a title again? What'd you think of my rant? And by the way, follow me on my Spotify at the code Red Philly Sports Talk. My links, all Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all in the link in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time on the Code Red Philly Sports Talk. Pray for the Sixers.